Being able to focus is one of the most important skills out there, and you can't argue this with me, okay? When you're laser focused, like a king that's making a decision for his kingdom, you learn so much faster because your brain is there, you're listening to what they're saying, you're reading the words on the book, you're fucking learning. You remember better because you just snap and all the memories in your brain, you fucking sort them out, you pick the correct one, boom, now you remember. You can solve hard problems because you're thinking, you're being logical, you're being fucking smart. And this all comes with laser focus. But the thing is, you and I, and millions of people out there, young guys, young girls, fucking parents, we fry our brains, bro. For years, I personally, I would play video games, so that's already like one bad habit. And as I was playing, I was watching some retarded YouTube videos about the game I was playing. And then as I was watching the video, I was also like scrolling Twitter, bro. 3 things at once that fry your brain. So I would play, then I die, and I start scrolling Twitter while I'm dead. And in the meantime, a YouTube video is playing with like completely different audio. And then I just couldn't focus, bro. I couldn't focus at that time. My brain was constantly fried. I couldn't form like one thought in my brain because I was thinking about like League of Legends. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about that. Like I was a fucking monkey because I was stuck in these horrible habits individually, bro. Playing video games sucks because your mind has to respond to like 3 million things at once. Like this guy's there, I'm ganking this guy, what character am I gonna play? Fucking dumbass YouTube videos are bad for you because it's just like pointless dopamine. Social media is bad for you. Like all of these things are obvious, right? Those habits, the games, the social medias, they're bad for us. This isn't some like genius inventions by me. But they're not just bad because they waste your time or because they like give you dopamine and make you feel lazy afterwards. They're also shit for your brain, bro. Imagine the most focused people out there, the most present guys. It's probably gonna be like a 60-year-old Shaolin monk, right? Those guys, all they do is train and meditate. They do their hard-ass workout, and then for probably, I don't know, 5 hours, they're just sat there in their chamber. And those guys, bro, they're like fucking Batman. Because imagine the difference between old me, who would play video games, Twitter, YouTube, and like the other extreme, a Shaolin monk. How fried is my brain? How clear is his brain? Oh, it's such a massive difference. That guy would probably read a book the same amount of time as me, so we spent 1 month reading the book, like we read 20 pages a day. He's gonna learn 5 times more than I would. Just because when he's reading it, he's there in the moment, learning like a fucking king. And I would read a paragraph and then 3 seconds later I need to reread it again. Now think for yourself, which side of the extreme are you closer to? Are you closer to the autistic old me or to the Shaolin monk? Because I'll be honest, bro, most people are like right here in this area. And no wonder you feel stupid. No wonder you can't focus and you just don't feel like an intellectual person. You're doing shitty habits, bro. Habits that are bad for your brain. And you're probably not doing enough of the good ones. And I'll be honest, it's a little impossible to live without using technology. Like, so many people play games, so many people use social media. You don't need to be like everyone else because that's obviously not good. If most people are at a low level, why would you want to be like everyone else? But you also probably aren't gonna become a Shaolin monk, right? That's a little unrealistic. But there's a lot of things you can do to just step by step get closer to this side at least. And you will notice a difference. Because as I said before, focusing, you use it everywhere, bro. Learning, memorizing, solving problems. That's like all of life. So getting closer to here will be pretty good. And how can you do that? I learned this pretty good tactic like 2 days ago. It's actually very simple. So think, when do you usually use technology and social media? It's probably when you're not in a good mood, right? Especially when you're bored. Like you've come home from a long day of school and you're just lying down and you just scroll and you just watch the video and you just hop on the PC. That's when you do it, right? When you're bored, tired, we don't have energy. Well, this tactic is basically when you're in that state of boredom, when you just don't want to do anything else. Like, I can't be asked to cook right now, like CBA doing a workout. Just don't do anything. So instead of feeling bored and going on the PC, on the phone, like scrolling, you just stay there, bro. You just enjoy the boredom. Like, you don't go and meditate, you don't go and read 3,000 pages of a book, because you're not a monk. You're not just gonna do that every time. You will be bored, you will be tired. But it doesn't take energy to just not do anything, right? You just lie there, maybe take a nap, just spend some time in your bed. And 15 minutes later, from that moment in time, instead of having this fried brain where you've just watched retarded YouTube shorts or TikToks, you would have actually done like a normal human thing, which is taking a nap. And suddenly you're recharged. You actually have some energy to do things. You're actually focused because you've given your brain time to rest. How big of a difference is that compared to frying it? I can tell you personally, it's fucking massive, bro. And all you need to do is, instead of indulging and trying to make yourself feel better, you just fucking go in your bed, bro. That's easy as well. It feels nice as well. But it's just a little bit boring. And a tiny bit of boredom is gonna lead to some nice benefits. This is honestly the easiest hack out there. You just need to give it a try. And that's pretty much it, bro. Like, I'll be honest, the effects of gaming and social media and all of that, they're pretty bad. And especially if you've been doing it for years like me, like, it kind of stays with you a little bit, but you can still change. You can still get a little better, like focus, this is obvious stuff. I'm not... Just do your best to be a little more different from the retarded old me, and let's both become Batman, bro, some fucking genius. Bye bye.